music. It's one of my favorite ways to end my week. Welcome, wham! Welcome, everyone. If it seems like during the show I'm not paying attention to comments, I promise I am. But we have our special guests, so you know. Anyways, tonight we have two special guests, which I will introduce them in a few minutes. Excuse me. I am recovering from bronchitis. It's a blast. So. Couple things. First of all, I'm having a great hair day. Clearly, the waves, just everything. I'm obsessed. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called like Aussie's curl, flawless curls, something like that. Huge shout out to the bouncers and special shout out to Emoji J, who records most episodes. Hello, hello. All right, so February is a very important month. It is Black History Month. It was created to focus attention on the contributions of African Americans to the United States. It honors all Black people from all periods of U.S. history, from the enslaved people first brought over from Africa in the early 17th century to African Americans living in the United States today. There are so many inspirational African American musicians, and we're going to chat about a couple of them at the end. Now, some of you, who's new here? If you're new here, put an emoji in the comments. If this is your first time at Kickback, put it. Technically, it is your first time at Kickback, Zach. Rachel! Totally fine. I love this adventure for us. So those that have been here before, thank you. Those that have been here before, you will know that during the week I post poll questions, and then I give the results from those poll questions at the end of the show. So our survey questions, I asked those specific questions because we're going to talk about those specific musicians who had an amazing influence in Black history. So our first poll question was, this one has nothing to do with it, but would you rather be in band or choir? So I'll give you the results of that one. Then we had, which female vocalist was known as the Queen of Soul? The options were Sylvia Robinson, Aretha Franklin, Nina Simone, and Billie Holiday. So I'll tell you the answer to that, and we'll talk about the Queen of Soul at the end. Most of you probably know who it is. Who is best known as the King of Pop? Was it Usher, Prince, Michael Jackson, or Stevie Wonder? Most of you also know the answer to that, but we're going to talk about that answer at the end of the show. Believe it or not, I'll give you a fun fact at the end about Usher. All right, so let's see. So yeah, this is Kickback. Welcome. If I do lose power, I apologize. It is very windy out. If that is the case, I will have the show next week, and I'll have to rearrange something with Zach and Aaron, who are our special guests this evening. So excited to have them on. They are great friends, and we're going to learn about their music taste, and I'll ask them random questions about music, and it's going to be a great time. Sorry if you hear clicking. I have ADHD. I am playing with one of these things. Helps me focus on our lovely special guests and you all. Speaking of you all, anyone that's interested in being a special guest, you don't have to be a musician. You can just have a love for music, because who doesn't love music, right? Please message me at ohhey_streamer on Instagram. Also, I have TikTok. Trying to get to 1,000 followers because I want to stream on there also. Not just TikTok. I want to stream on Meet Me and TikTok. So my TikTok is Ohhey91. There's a couple of Y's in there. Or maybe it's a couple of H's. I don't remember. Shoot, I just dropped half of my, there it is. Also, what do we think of the new backdrop? Do we love it? Do we like it? It's like, it's springy. It's not too girly, because I don't like all the frilly things. Do we like it? Put a 1 in the comments if you like the new backdrop. Or if this is your first time here and you have no idea what it looked like before, then that's fine. So, let me stop talking. because we have a very fun night. I'm new here too. This is my first time hosting a featured show. Also, as this is a featured show, please be respectful in the comments, and also be respectful to myself and our lovely special guests. Our lovely special guests are Zach is here, and his good friend Aaron, who I can't wait to meet virtually. So Zach, whenever you're ready, you can request the box. So, also, feel free to answer the questions that I'm asking these two dudes in the comments. Would love that for us. But yeah, ooh, I see the box request. It is flashing lights.
Oh, hey, what's up,
Hi.
girl?
How are you both?
Oh, hi.
Oh my gosh, I love the lights behind you and everything.
I mean, honestly, it's a vibe, isn't it?
It's great. I love it. What do we like this springy?
I do like that. Was scrolling through your Instagram today, and I saw the backdrop you had when your cat pulled it down. That was really fun. I had a good time watching that video. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, "Ha! Look at that!"
I grounded her that night. She was in big trouble.
Yeah. Oh, hey, by the way, this is my friend Aaron. Guys, this is Aaron.
It's
Yeah.
so nice to meet you virtually.
As well.
I think I saw you in one of Zach's streams a while ago.
Yeah.
A while ago.
You were in there. I remember you coming in, and that's the night you asked us to be on here, and I was like, I don't do promoted shows. But here I am. I'm doing it for you because I love you.
I love you. Guys, Zach, I think I saw you on here. It had to have been when I first started, like 2 years ago, and I just loved you so much. You're so funny. You're like a ball of sunshine.
I just have a lot of energy going on in this body of mine, and that's probably why everyone's like, he's weird. We got to get him doing something.
I love that. So, how long have you been on the app for, both of you?
I started October of 2018, so 4 years, a little over 4 years.
Nice. And Aaron, you're kind of getting into it?
Yeah, maybe a couple months, maybe 2 months I've been on and off streaming with him. So
do you love it? Do you like it?
I do enjoy it. There's a lot of different interactions, different people, different perspectives you get from this app itself. So I find it very interesting. Yeah.
It's easy. It's like it was such a big thing during COVID for people.
I imagine. Yeah.
Like even like before that, there were a lot of people on here, but I don't know, I think COVID brought it to a different place.
COVID elevated it from what it was to kind of what it's grown into. Because when I started, we didn't have battles. I mean, all we had were people coming and getting in boxes, and like that, it was just so much different. But when he started doing it with me, I was like, oh, you're probably gonna hate this, but he really has like found a passion for getting on here and interacting with people, which is cool to see.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's awesome. So I'm gonna ask you both your answers to our survey questions. So, would you rather be in band or choir?
Well, okay, I'll answer the questions first and I'll let him go. But I personally was in both band, and we had this thing called 910 Select Choir, which was not great. I didn't like it. So I would say band for sure, because I was a drum line playing the bass drum. It was fun.
I love that. That's awesome.
Unfortunately, I didn't do either, but band would be awesome. Drumline would love it, or an air instrument. I think
that was Nick Cannon's best performance, in my opinion.
Nick Cannon, oh my God, before all the kids. Seriously.
No, for real. And I think some people are also answering. Also, I totally forgot, guys. Make sure you favorite Zach is here. Aaron's also gonna pop in with his account. Whenever you want, really. We could do that later. But yeah, make sure you guys favorite Zach, and make sure you favorite Aaron when he pops in.
Make sure to favorite Ohhey if you haven't, because girls trying to get to that 5,000 favorites.
Whatchamacallit, I was also in band and choir. If I had to choose one, though, it would be band, because I play the sax. So, okay. Which female vocalist was known as the Queen of Soul? Do you need me to give you the multiple choice, or do you know it?
You give us the multiple choice, because I voted on it. He didn't see it, so give us the answers again, and I'll tell you which one I voted for.
And viewers also, please put your answer in the comments. Okay, so we have Sylvia Robinson, Aretha Franklin, Nina Simone, and Billie Holiday?
I'm saying Aretha Franklin, like I said on the poll.
Okay.
She just was everything.
Mhm.
Okay. I cannot tell you guys the answers yet. You'll have to wait till the end of the show. But
What do you think? What do you think?
I agree with you. On
Aretha?
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
watching her, like, when you just see it, the emotion in a singer, like,
yes, for sure. Aretha. I that's my choice too. I'll give you guys the answer later. Okay.
Yeah.
And who is best known as the king of pop? Was it Usher, Prince, Michael Jackson, or Stevie Wonder?
It was hard to decide on this. I said Michael Jackson on the poll, but like to me, I don't think Usher is a king of that because he's kind of newer to the scene than those
Mhm.
guys. Those guys really kind of set the stones like for it. I feel
Yeah.
like. So Michael Jackson.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I have a lot of info on that because this is Black History Month, and even at work, like I do this huge presentation on inspirational African American musicians. So the answers to these are very, very good. Okay, so what are your favorite genres of music?
Okay, so I wrote mine down because I was prepared for this. Literally, look, you guys, I was ready to go. Favorite genre of music, I said this is bad because it's not really a genre, but mainstream and sad girl music is my favorite. Anytime I pull up my Spotify, it's like something I heard on the radio, something I heard through someone else, or just like a mainstream, or something that's just gonna make me cry my eyes out because that's my favorite. Halsey. That's my genre of music is Halsey, basically. What about you?
I grew up and it was very strict, like punk metal. But over the years, I kind of listen to just about anything anymore.
Mhm.
So and it's just a mood thing. So a favorite genre would only be what my mood is at the moment.
Yeah.
And I go.
Hey, what are you doing? Thank you.
I was trying. I lost my. It is so bad. I don't know why my show's on Fridays because by the end of the week I'm like so scatterbrained.
You're just like, what's going on? Also, it's windy as hell here. It's windy here, and I told you.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna
Yeah.
lose power.
Don't lose power because if you lose power, I'm not running this. Bye. No.
Can you imagine if that was a thing? Like you just take over the screen. That'd be so.
I
funny.
would too. I'm out. I'd be running it all over the
Guys,
place.
make sure you favorite Zach and Aaron. Aaron, what is your? Maybe I'll have you pop in now if you can.
Yeah. Do you want to do that? Do you want to come in on your account and maybe get a couple favorites?
Yeah, you don't have to get. Or we'll do it later. It's fine. I'll just keep saying
I don't
it.
even know if he has it set up all the way yet, so we'll see.
No, it's fine. So so this question is for Aaron. If you had to have the same song set as your alarm in the morning for an entire month, which would it be?
It would be Becoming the Bull by Atreyu.
Atreyu! I haven't heard of that. I haven't heard that name.
You know who Atreyu is? I didn't know who Atreyu was until I met him.
God. So
That's crazy.
Wow, that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to write that down because I have to listen to them. I haven't listened to them in so flipping long.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so Zach, what type of music would you listen to if you were getting ready for a night out with friends? Still that girl stuff, the early 2000s.
No, if I'm getting ready to go out, I'm not listening to sad girl music, crying my mascara down my face. If I'm getting ready to go out with friends, I want to listen to like hype music, maybe some EDM, anything that has an Millennium remix. That's my kind of music.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aaron, I'm gonna ask both of you this because Aaron likes more rock style music, but Zach, which musician would you want to serenade you every night before bed?
Adele or Frank Sinatra. I couldn't pick either one.
Ooh, Frank Sinatra. Okay, that's cool. What about you, Aaron?
Telly Smith. He's a lead singer of The Word Alive.
Is that a rock band?
They're like metalcore. Yeah.
You guys have like opposite tastes of music. Opposites make the best friends. Seriously.
Yeah, but it's so weird. We met and I was like, okay, like I can listen to this because I can listen to anything, but it's difficult because then it's like, well, I like this, you like this, where we meet in the middle. But we found like a lot of
Yeah.
meet in the middle music too, so
Yeah.
it's been
Have you
fun.
guys like been to concerts and stuff together?
No, but I want to. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know me, I love a concert.
Oh, I love a concert.
So here's the real question: who picks the music if you guys are driving somewhere? Really?
Yeah, because well, if he's driving, I let him turn on his Spotify, and I'm like, you know what, you just pick it because it's easier that way. But last night, I just played one of his like daily mixes on there, and I was vibing to all of the songs. So, yeah, I mean, it's not like it's a bad thing. It's good.
Right. Guys, make sure you favorite Zach. Aaron's gonna hop in with his account later. Also, huge shout out to the bouncers and Emoji J for recording. Okay, so. Of the following singers, and I have to change mine because Adele was gonna be on there. Okay, Zach, of the following singers, which would you choose to listen to every day for a week? We have Miley Cyrus. I can buy myself flowers. Sorry. Miley Cyrus. I can't say Adele. Okay, Miley Cyrus, Mariah Carey, or Britney Spears.
Miley Cyrus. I like Britney Spears. I like Mariah Carey. Don't get me wrong. Back in the day, Miley Cyrus is it right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
My girl Brooklyn is cringing right now. She is so obsessed with Mariah Carey. It is not even funny.
Oh, Mariah, she had a good song. Well, she's just, it's the Christmas song. It ruined it for me. I'm sorry. I just did.
Oh my God. Wait, Brooklyn has been, I think she's been to at least like 10 Mariah Carey concerts.
Brooklyn?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. You really like Mariah Carey. That's cool, though. I mean, she's a philanthropist. I can't even say that word. She's something. She's something.
Okay, so Aaron. Ooh, I'm gonna. Okay, of the following bands. Hold on, my mother just texted me. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, Linda. Okay, the following bands. Which would you choose to listen to every day for a week? 30 Seconds to Mars, We Came as Romans, or Avenged Sevenfold?
We Came as Romans.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew it'd be the one I don't know anything about.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I don't know if anyone else knows that. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you know this. Aaron, I'm assuming you definitely know this as you're a rock fan. 30 Seconds to Mars, Jared Leto. I had no idea that was him in that band. And I feel, what he plays guitar. He's not the lead singer, right?
Jared Leto?
Yeah.
I thought he was the lead singer of 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah. He is the lead singer. Yeah, I thought he was the lead guitarist.
Guitarist? No, he definitely is the lead singer because he's amazing and wonderful.
Yeah.
Wasn't he Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't invite him back and he got pissed about it. But I definitely said guitarist. I'm so sorry, everyone.
I love you. Guys, make sure to favorite Ohhey if you haven't, please.
Get it.
Jarnell, you shut your dirty mouth. Whatchamacallit. Yeah, but I feel like so many people started listening to them when they when they found out that Jared Leto was the lead singer. You know what I mean? I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys are just tuning in, this is Kickback with Ohhey. Zach and Aaron are our special guests this evening. Okay, so I know you both enjoy going to concerts. What are like your top 3 favorite that you've been to?
Top 3. Okay, so let me answer first. I wrote down my top favorite one. It was
give me number 1.
It was the summer set with Handsome Ghost. I don't know if you've ever heard of those bands, but they're so good. Handsome Ghost is just like a chill band that you could listen to like in the background. But it was like at this dive bar in Omaha and it was so much fun. I loved it. It was like the best experience at a concert I've ever had.
What are they called? Dancing Ghosts?
The first one, did you say Dancing Goat? Handsome Ghost.
I said Dancing Ghost.
Yes, the Somerset is one, Rachel, and then Handsome Ghost is the other one, not Dancing Goat. Yes, Yeah, that's where they're from. Is like when you're teenagers. All right, wait, Aaron, what are your?
Oh, that's awesome.
Every time I've seen the word alive, which is 8 times now.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. They're just such an amazing band. They're just top notch. Check them out. Anyway,
Their lyrics are like, he's played a couple songs for me, and I've listened to a couple songs myself. The lyrics from that band
yeah.
are, you know, if you're ever going through something, there you go.
Yeah, I actually have some of their lyrics tattooed on my chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's what band is that? I like to look it up after the show. I also post it sometimes in my story. What's that band called?
The Word Alive.
The
It's
Word.
not the world, it's the word alive.
got
Because I started searching, I was like, where's it at? Yeah.
I actually made a shirt that was a joke merch.
Oh no, you're good.
Of
I've
that.
had it cough.
Oh, you did? Yeah, a joke merch shirt?
No, the band made a joke merch shirt. The word alive. The word world alive. Because of that, yeah.
Oh, because everybody calls it world.
Yep.
That's me.
The world. Wait, no, you said the
It's
the
word. Yes, he was telling me they made a joke out of it because the band made a joke out of how people call him the world alive, and it's actually the word alive. Anyway, that was such a long explanation. Bouncer, thank you.
We're kicking back. We're chilling.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I can't think of my favorite. I've been to so many.
Let me ask you, did you like the Backstreet Boys concert?
You want to get into that?
Yeah, because I've been to the Backstreet Boys. I went to it 2 years ago. It was so good.
Okay, so here's what happened.
Oh boy.
All right, so the concert site that we went, that is close to where I live, which is why I've been to so many concerts, because lawn tickets are cheap. So we got lawn seats for Backstreet Boys. There was a torrential downpour thunderstorm, so they herded all of the lawn people under the pavilion, but wouldn't let us sit in the open seats because people weren't coming in because of the storm. So they were like, I'm not getting in my car yet. So we're all standing there in the pouring rain, risking getting electrocuted, and I'm getting pissed. So I'm already mad at that point. Finally, they start the show. I don't even remember who did their intro, who opened for them. So we go back to the lawn, and I said to my best friend, Jess, I'm like, please, can we just get upgrades? I'll get us all an upgrade. It's $20 for the upgrade. Let's just do it. Because I'm soaked. I'm pissed. Whatever. I didn't even want to go to that concert.
Yeah. You didn't want to go to it. You're not a Backstreet Boys concert, or you just didn't want to go to because of where it was?
No, I did want to go, but also I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, I'll probably never have the chance again to see them.
That's exactly what I heard.
Yeah. So finally the show starts. I'm happier. We didn't do the upgrades because she wanted to dance outside, not in the pavilion, whatever. I almost got kicked out. I was sober as a snail, but I got into a fight with this dude because he was.
Leave it to you, Ohhey, to get in a fight with a dude at a Backstreet Boys concert. That's I swear. You almost made me slip out.
How the lawn works. So at the bottom of the lawn is the sidewalk and then the pavilion. We're right at the bottom. We had a good lawn spot. We're grooving, whatever. I'm wearing a big red poncho. I looked like the freaking Kool-Aid man. So anyways, so we're standing there, and these people behind us are screaming in our ears, literally, like, not because it's a concert, they're being turds. Then they were messing with this group of girls next to us, whatever. And I see this dude shove this one chick, and I lifted him and threw him like 10 feet.
Good.
He ran
Good
over.
for you. I bet everyone around you was probably like, that's a friend right there. Yeah.
I saw red and looked like a red blob, but it was great. It was a great concert.
Good for you for standing up for people, though, at those kinds of, like, especially in public, you never know how to react to things like that. Yeah. I would have been the one to be like, I'm going to run away! And you're over there lifting them up and throwing them across the room.
So many fights.
Yeah, but he's been in mosh pits and everything.
I've seen so many fights.
How is a mosh pit? Is it like, are you trying to punch people in the face, or it's more just like a shoving?
There's different types of mosh pits. Like your traditional mosh pit is usually just running around
Just,
and
like,
bumping into shoulders.
Right.
Yeah, kind of just shoving each other. Maybe push somebody down every once in a while. Like, but there's like hardcore music, and then there's like the way they dance and like they flail their arms and legs around, and people
Mhm.
get knocked out, and
I'd simply pass
it's
away.
insane mosh pit style stuff.
Yeah, that'd not be
Respectfully.
not my scene. I'm
Crowd surfing is another thing I find. I did it a couple of times, but man, I don't trust people enough.
Mhm.
Right.
I just throw myself on people.
No, I'd crush them. I would literally feel like I would crush them if I. Anyway, that's
It
just my
does hurt.
my
too.
own fear, I guess.
You been kicked in the head by a crowd surfer?
Oh my god. Have you ever crowd surfed?
Twice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Reckless. No,
Go.
Know that. That's a lot. I bet that's fun though.
I don't think I've been to like a super hard rock concert. I'm trying to think. Do you hear this wind?
Oh
I
yeah.
thought that sounded like an ambulance coming to rescue us. Coming to say, what are you doing? That was crazy.
I live in the woods. I can't believe I haven't lost power yet. Knock on wood. I don't want to, but I'm just surprised. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, I'm trying to think. I haven't been to like any heavy metal concerts. I'm not opposed to it,
Yeah.
but
I've been to like Three Doors Down. I think we went to the same concert before we ever knew even
Yeah.
about each
Yeah.
other, and it was they had fire and stuff, and it was really fun. But
Yeah.
it wasn't like deathcore, like people screaming and doing all kinds of
Yeah.
crazy drugs and stuff.
right. That's wild. I should. Yeah, Rachel and I are gonna go to a hard rock concert and go in the mosh pit.
All right.
I love that. All right, cool. So, Aaron, if you were super angry, and Zach, I'm going to ask you this too, what type of music would put you in a better mood? Wait, this is a great question for you, because technically you kind of listen to angry music.
Yeah.
So what?
See,
Yeah.
and you think it would be the opposite, but the thing is, like, especially like the genre deathcore, the lyrics and how aggressive it is, just listening to it is kind of cathartic for me, and it just kind of releases all of that for me in a way.
It's so different. So different, because to me that would make me more angry, and then I would want to be in a mosh pit punching people.
Yes.
But what did I say for this one? I feel like if I were to listen to something, I said Memphis Mayfire would make me feel better, because I guess it would, their intensity would make me feel better.
See, and that's what I like about it too.
Yeah,
Like,
I get it.
When you feel powerful and strong, like you feel, yeah.
That's interesting. If I listen to like heavy stuff, I get in a crappier mood.
Yeah, it can do that to me. Like if I'm in a really angry mood, I don't know, maybe I'll put on some Lady Gaga, because she'll
Ooh.
hype me up.
There you go.
Yes. Oh, Lady Gaga, what a gem. Truly.
Love
She's
her.
classically trained in jazz. Did you guys know that?
She's classically trained in everything, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I love her.
She's just her. Oh, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm sorry I get so stuck in our conversations. Thank you all for being here. Please make sure you favorite Zach, and you're gonna favorite Aaron later. Okay, so would you rather go to a rave or a classical concert?
I wonder. You take a guess. What do you see us going to? I would go to a classical concert. I think it would be interesting and fun. But man, can you imagine a rave? Us going to a rave? I don't know. I might dress up as a unicorn. I think that'd be so much fun.
I've never been to like technically a rave. I've been to clubs that were rave-like.
Yeah, same.
But I want to go to a rave. That would be fun.
You go to a rave with
I would
you,
go to a
and
rave with you guys.
I'd make you pick someone up and throw them.
Oh my gosh. The great thing was I wasn't even like drinking. I was so sober.
You're just like,
and I was already in a crap mood because of the weather. So
Right.
crazy.
that's
Oh
funny.
my gosh. Okay, so yeah, Aaron, so you would choose rave too. Okay, so if you were an instrument, let's keep this PG.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Let's go PG-13 on the. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, if you were an instrument, which one would you be?
Why'd you have to say that? I picked mine out of band. Like, I was thinking of when I was sitting in band, which instrument was the best. I said, what did I say? Hold on. What did I say? Oh, bass clarinet.
I'm done. We would have
What?
sat
I
next
would,
to
I
each
would love
other
to be
in
a
band.
bass clarinet. They look like a saxophone, but they're a clarinet, and they're like. Well, that's not what the sound is. Anyway, what's your answer? What'd
I'd
you
be
say?
a bass guitar.
Oh yeah.
Bass guitar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, electric?
I would like to say acoustic, just kind of that like, an acoustic bass guitar, the flow of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
What about
Well,
you? What instrument would you be? I'm
Well,
very
I-
interested. You play the
I-
saxophone?
Yes, but I mean, I play almost all of them, but specifically the one I play the most is bari sax. And if I pick bari sax, you and I would sit next to each other in band.
Absolutely, we would.
Ooh.
And I'd be however it sounds. You know I would.
No, I would if I couldn't pick saxophone. Probably trumpet or trombone. Trombone is really cool.
Trombone, but the weird. I gotta be honest. The weird people, they're the trombone players.
You said-
And I'm always over there like, how are y'all doing that with your lips? Anyway.
Alright, everyone here in the comments, try doing this.
Do it.
Oh,
Okay, let's do it.
makes me tickle.
So it's not like a typical like blowing raspberries. Like it's like, and it's so hard to explain. It's like a
Like a horse, like a.
yes, and then a trumpet is more.
You're spitting horse.
Oh, God! Oh, hey! Oh, I love it. That's good. Can I ask you a question really quick? How do you feel about a recorder?
I have like 20 of them in my office. I'm
That-
trying to teach some of the people I work with recorder. I haven't yet because I hate the recorder.
I would love to work with you. You just come into my office and you're like, hey, can you play Titanic's theme song really quick?
Oh my God. Oh, my cough is terrible. No, we used to like almost every single school in New York. When you learn the recorder in like second grade, you get to go to Carnegie Hall and they do this like huge like all students go.
That's really cool, though.
And
Going to
they're also,
Carnegie
like-
Hall to do that.
They play like hot cross buns at the same time.
Oh, honey. Hot cross buns.
Oh my gosh, crazy. Okay, so which movie soundtrack would you say is your favorite?
You go first.
Oh, I don't.
Did you write one down? I can't remember what you
Yeah,
said.
I really didn't have one because I.
And we're actually having next week. My friend Lil Frankie Jr. is coming on, and we're having a Disney themed episode. So we're gonna be talking about like a bunch of different Disney soundtracks. That's why I didn't say Disney soundtrack. But if you guys like Disney, you can answer this for a regular movie and a Disney one if you want.
Okay, my answer to this was Across the Universe. I don't know if y'all have seen it. Best soundtrack ever. It's just basically Beatles covers. It's not basically. It is all Beatles
It is.
covers.
But they changed it so beautifully.
Oh, it's so gorgeous, and the theatrics with oh, it's so good. But Disney, I would have to say, what's a good Disney movie? Let it snow. What's it? Let It Go. Frozen. Frozen has a good soundtrack. I'll listen to that all day long.
They do.
actual like punk bands in it. So that had a
I've
really
never heard of that movie.
yeah. It's a pretty older one from the 90s, I believe, late 90s.
SLC Punk?
Yeah.
Huh, I'll have to look that up too. I really do. I'm such a nerd. Whatchamacallit? Okay, my favorite Disney soundtrack is Princess and the Frog, because it's New Orleans. and I really like the Moulin Rouge soundtrack. Like, not to go with another musical movie, but like that was fire. Am I frozen? Oh shoot! I thought it was frozen.
You thought it was Frozen? What, the comment? I was sending a blast because I was like, oh, you big. I didn't send a blast. I forgot. Sorry. I was like, everybody come to Ohhey Show right now. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, no, Moulin Rouge was really good. It's like
Mhm.
they changed the film. But back to Across the Universe,
Uh.
Let It Be in that gospel version. I sing
Watched
that
it
for
last
fun.
night. Oh my god. Oh,
Yeah.
Although she may be parted, there is still a chance. I can't do it in my throat, but still.
they will see. Absolutely. Oh, what a good.
I
Oh,
had
what a good song.
I had my first romantic handhold watching that movie.
I had a couple romantic things during that movie. That's fun.
I'm dead. Oh my gosh, that's cool. SLC Punk. I gotta look that up.
Yeah,
Okay,
check that out.
and what was it? Dancing Goats, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Guys, if you're just tuning in, please hit Zach with that favorite, and we're gonna favorite Aaron after. Later. Okay, so oh, we went through a lot. This is a blast. Okay, so let's get back into Black History Month. Black History Month, while I don't think it should just be a month, it should be way more. It was created to focus attention on the contributions of African Americans in the United States, to the United States rather. And part of that is how many amazing, influential African American musicians there were. So, who do you guys think one of those most influential musicians would be?
I'm gonna let you answer first.
So this
It's a
one's
loaded. This is a loaded question,
Yes.
and it's a very touchy subject.
Oh, gee, lucky. He was gonna say that, but what did you say?
this stems from like my own perspective growing up of a famous person. Chuck Berry.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
My
Blues guitarist,
grandparents.
right?
What's that?
Is he a blues guitarist?
Yeah, and he kind of got into the rock and roll. He kind of evolved that whole sound, and he was very influential in changing that whole like 50s music. 40s.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just shifting all that music and making it more modern.
Right,
I
right.
thought that was a really good answer because mine are, like I said, mainstream. I said Beyonce just because I think she has done so much for so many.
She
Um,
has.
yeah, just like did you see her performance in Dubai where she had to like calm her daughter down because her daughter was like dancing and everything? Like Beyonce's like she's also evolved to understand different cultures, which I think is very important. And but I also said for this one, I said someone else. Who else did I say? I don't remember. I said Beyonce, and I also said, gosh, I want to know now. I want to know which one I said. Give me a second.
Beyonce.
Ray Charles. That's who I said.
Ray flippin' Charles. I can go on and on about him all day. But
Yeah.
Beyonce, I was glad you said that. Thank you guys so much for being here. She had that album called Freedom, which just like I have it written down in my office actually. I'm mad I didn't send it to my iPad. But no, that was about empowering African American women, and it got a lot of knock and all that, but like that was a fire album. Not her best musically.
Not her best. No,
But
Formation, when she came out with Formation, it's just, there's so many songs. Irreplaceable by Beyonce. The way that she has taken a stance for Black women and like, y'all, like, we're gonna do this. We don't need no man. We can do it by ourselves. That's what I think is very important about her.
for
Right?
sure,
Hell, she's the queen.
definitely. Yeah, Ray Charles, and also back to Ray Charles, he broke down a lot of diversity stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
he did.
yeah. Okay, so I love that. How important do you think music is in enhancing your life and others?
You answer first.
It's pretty much vital to existence, I think. Like it's not just enjoyable in one way. It's a personal thing. We also use it as communication.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Um, it's a lot of our culture.
Yeah.
It's so much.
I mean, think of any memory that you have. There's probably a good chance that there's a song that you can relate to that memory. And I
Yeah.
think that that's because what I said for my answer is that it's basically saved my life, and it's also given me a soundtrack to revisit from time to time, which is,
Ooh, I love that.
You
it's
know, I
really
said
cool.
that, right?
Yeah,
That's beautiful. We
thank
should
you.
get that on a shirt or like a mug.
All right, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah,
How
no,
much, can I ask you the question? Because I know that music is obviously a very important part of your life.
yeah, yeah.
What would you say your answer to that question is? How important is it to you?
I mean, to me personally, it's important because just it helps with your mood and all that. But I think as I got older and what I do for work, like it's more about what it can do for others,
Oh yeah.
like the people I support, like especially like the elderly or like developmentally disabled or like special needs kids. Like it can help them grow and learn and all that. Like it is exactly, it's a universal language. I have a magnet that says
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it helps with so many things. It start like early development, even like you put music on for kids and all that, like babies
Right.
and
What's the quote? When words fail, music
music.
speaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I was
It's
gonna
true.
get it. I was gonna get it tattooed on me, and then my friend got it, and I didn't get it. But anyways, that's a
Well,
great.
I mean, you
I
should.
actually we have a sensory garden where I work, and you could like donate money for a stone to be engraved on the pathways, and I got that quote engraved on there. That was cool.
Oh, well,
That's cool.
I love music.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I
I mean,
I yeah. So on this app, I think I've come across like 3 or 4 people. Of course, there's those like trolls that are just being turds. Oh, Handra, hell yeah, Tank. But like they're like, oh, I hate music and music's stupid. It's like, come on, like it's not. It can't be. There is something out there, some type of music for everyone.
I mean, yeah, from my time being on this app, just discovering people like McGregor and people like his name is Love Spencer on here. I remember the first time he got my box, and he's from the Philippines, and he was like, "Hey, I want to sing a song to you," and I was like, "Oh boy," because trolls. And
Yeah,
he got in there, and I remember just weeping to him singing, and it was almost a way of saying like, hey, just because I'm from a certain place in the world doesn't mean like I don't understand exactly what this is. And
yeah,
that's what I think is super important and brings us all together.
for sure. So like
Yeah,
before you and Aaron became friends, like you didn't like the style of his music as much as you probably do now, right?
very true.
Yeah.
And
I'm
vice
Aaron, you can
versa.
see. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just so cool. So freaking cool.
This.
Yeah.
You know that. There's the Musical Instrument Museum in Arizona. I recommend everyone, if you ever go to Arizona, plan for this to be a 2-day thing because we could not finish the whole museum. Everything started just blurring together terribly. But like there's like they talk about the different cultures of music, the different instruments. Like it is so freaking sick. But like I said, everything just started blurring and we like couldn't, it wasn't fun after a
Right.
while. But everyone has to check it out. Um yeah. Guys, make sure you favorite Zach and also Aaron when he pops in.
Make sure to favorite Ohhey too, please. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, so I'll ask you, Zach, first. Do you have any passions or talents you want to share with us?
Okay, so my passion, I would say, in life is just to make people's day better. And by live streaming, I feel like you're able to do that. So I would say my passion is connecting with people through the internet, and whether it be here or off of this app on different apps, whatever. Um, that's a big passion of mine, is making sure that like not only am I connecting with people and maybe helping people or, whatever, just making sure that people know that it's going to be okay. Like we're all going through it in our own ways, but, maybe we get on here for an hour and forget about all of that and just
Yeah,
have a good time.
yeah. And also, not to put you on the spot, and I hope you don't mind, but you had an awesome like um kind of like reinventing yourself type journey. Like, you look incredible. Not that you didn't prior, but like you've definitely,
Thank
you know. Sorry, I don't want to put.
No, I wrote that down because it was about a different question, but I definitely think that I had to take a step back to focus on myself because I was putting everything else before my own health, which we all do. I mean, we all have been there and done that. And I think once I discovered that I need to be as gracious with myself as I am with others, that's how it's really helped me to build.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think everyone goes through a time like that. Like, damn, I gotta worry about me.
Period. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome. What about you, Aaron? You have any passions or talents?
Passions, skateboarding, and I guess that's kind of a talent if you could consider it that. It's not easy, but I love skateboarding. I grew up skateboarding. I came back to it when COVID hit, and I haven't stopped since. I've learned so much. I'm a way better skater than I ever was when I was younger. Even it's a blast.
Yeah. I'd break my ankle right in half. Just
Oh no!
You should see the picture I took of my arm when I tried it one time with this
Oh.
guy. Oh, girl. I got on that skateboard and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to do so good. I went and bought a brand new one, get on the thing and boom. And I literally rolled over and I got up and I was like, I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
I needed some pads.
Skateboarding it's tough.
It is.
It's tough.
I would literally go all decked out, like elbow pads, knee pads. I would get like finger pads. Each finger has
Right. I need eyelash pads the next time I go. I swear. It was terrible.
Bubble wrap.
Yeah. But in addition to his passion, I want to plug it. He is very good at what's called fingerboarding. I don't know if any of you have heard of it, but yeah, he has an Instagram where he does fingerboarding and music and stuff like that on there, and I think it's really cool to see someone expressing their talent on like social media. So that's
Do you like build your own like fingerboarding skate parks?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hold on. I don't know why I don't have your Instagram. I'm gonna write that down too. What's your well, we're gonna plug all of your guys' stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll wait for that too. I keep jumping the gun. I'm so excited.
I did it. It's blame it on.
That's so sick. Yeah, I would love to have, well, obviously both of you back on, but we should tune into that art and fingerboarding stuff. Guys, can you imagine having a fingerboarder as a special? That's fucking fun. That's
Yeah, she did it! Yeah, she did it! I'm so glad it wasn't me! Yes!
all right. Let me tell you, viewers, to our viewers, Zach was so worried about cursing, and I'm like, you'll be fine, and here I go, bleeping it up.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, that's wild. That's so cool. That's awesome.
It is cool.
Okay, so do you guys? So Aaron, you're gonna possibly, most likely, gonna start streaming. Do you guys have any events coming up, like auctions or anything like that?
What I wrote down for this question was that none at the moment, because I'm still trying to maintain a healthy mental state, which is very, I put that stuff way ahead of anything else right now. But I will say that I am getting back into it, and that once I start getting back into it more, I feel like maybe we could start planning stuff if he does start streaming. I'm not going to put words into his mouth, but we've talked about it, and I don't know how you feel about streaming. And
I want to give it a shot. Personally, I want to give it a shot and see what it's like. I'm not out for anything other than just these interactions. They're so much fun.
Yeah,
it really is, especially if you find the right crew. Yeah, no, for sure. So Zach, you usually stream in the evening, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, whenever I feel like it, basically in the evening.
Nice.
And what day? Who knows? It's always a surprise to everyone. It's fun. If you see me on here, you better click in, and because it's not gonna once a year. Jasenia, first of all.
Jasenia hung out in my stream the other day. It was nice having her. Okay, so now is the time, Aaron, while Zach plugs his social stuff, for you to pop in under your account.
Yeah, pull your account up and let's
Let's see.
So Zach, are you on TikTok still?
Yeah, I am. I'm on TikTok at Zach Goes Live. I'm also like on, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Zach Goes Live. I spend most of my time on Snapchat, if I'm being honest. So, I would say if you want to follow me on TikTok, just don't be surprised if I'm not, thank you, Jasenia, if I don't post much. I'm gonna get back into. I want to get back into it, but again, like I'm trying. Okay, let's. I'm gonna bring him in here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's figure this out. I don't know how y'all do these Android phones.
Oh God, Aaron, come to the light side, please.
I tried.
So I
Believe
don't
me.
know. So I don't know if you guys want to. I'd love to have you guys hang out. I can. I'm gonna tell you guys the answers to the poll questions. I don't think Meta is here,
I see it.
Yeah.
which is fine. So pretty much everyone. There's a streamer named Metaphysical. Oh, wait. Oh, he is here. Okay. All right. Let me give you guys the poll questions, and Zach and Aaron, we can talk about that. So, band or choir? Pretty much everyone said band. A few people said choir, so that was cool. But the important questions are these. So, which female vocalist was known as the Queen of Soul? All three of us agreed on Aretha Franklin, which was correct. She raised her voice for civil rights and used her platform and her voice to advocate for racial equality. In 1967, she released Respect, which was one of her most famous songs and became an anthem for the racial and gendered political movements of the time. And she said, it reflected the need of a nation, the need of the average man and woman in the street, the businessman, the mother, the fireman, the teacher. Everyone wanted respect. It was also one of the battle cries of the civil rights movement, and the song took on monumental significance. And I know it seems, I don't like reading word for word, but I think this is so important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, so there's just so many people.
She's an amazing woman. I love
You
her.
know, she gave most of her, when she first started, and like during all that, the civil rights time and stuff, she almost always donated her wages. And the FBI investigated her once
Really?
because they thought she was like doing some like political stuff. Well, she was, but like wild.
That's cool though.
Yeah. Okay, who is best known as the King of Pop? We had Usher, Prince, Michael Jackson, and Stevie Wonder. I think we all agreed on Michael Jackson. Yep, Michael Jackson is correct. He broke a number of barriers for African Americans, including being the first Black artist to have a video in regular rotation on MTV. So he was the first Black global pop icon who will forever be known as the King of Pop. He set like crazy records when Thriller came out. Like no one had seen something like that.
What
And
a music video. Are you kidding me? I remember seeing that music video and I was like, what?
It's like 12. It's a short film.
It really is. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was funny because someone mentioned Usher, and Usher's numbers almost match up to Michael Jackson's.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see in the later years just because of all the controversy and everything surrounding Michael Jackson. I think that he had his own demons to battle, probably, like we all do. But he really did, in his younger years, break through a lot of that. And I think it's really cool to see the path that he paved for all of these people like Usher to walk down and continue doing their thing.
Definitely, 100%. Thank you guys so much for being here. Can you tell us where we could find you off the app again?
Well, first of all, here's Aaron. That's his account right there. Let's favorite her.
Aaron, you gotta put some emojis in there.
That's what I'm saying. I think a skateboard emoji is probably gonna be in
A
there.
skateboard, a guitar, a paintbrush. Yes.
Right. Mushroom. I'm just saying. Yeah. Find him on Instagram. It is, what is it?
It's Red Witch Fingerboarding, no spaces.
Just all one word. Red Witch Fingerboarding. Because he's ginger. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, got it. Does everyone have that? All right.
There you go.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
All right, and Zach goes live.
Yep.
And what's TikTok?
That goes live.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us. Honestly, like I told you, I don't ever do these things, but it was really fun to get on here and just chat about music. And like I've had a whole lot of stuff going on in like the last week, and it really has been fun to just get out of my head and sit here and talk about music with you. So thank you for having us.
Love that.
Guys,
Thank you
make sure to favorite her if you haven't already. Number 1. Number 2, follow her on all of her socials. Number 3, meet me. Like, what are we gonna do about this top badge? Come on, like, we gotta get something going. That's what I'm saying.
I got to stream to make that happen.
Right. Well, I mean,
Thank you guys so much. Seriously, yeah, you better. Zach is gonna be at Top Badge again very soon, I'm sure.
Okay, thank you. Love you. All right, see you later.
I freaking love them. All right. Wow, what a great show. But the show's not over because we have an extra special guest coming to the guest box. Please stick around for the next 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to introduce him real quick. So Metaphysical was a special guest a while ago. And oh my God, my brain is so fried by this time. I'm so sorry. Metaphysical, can you please come in and tell us all about your event that you are hosting throughout the month of February? I butchered that. I tried so hard. Meta.
You're fine. Ohhey, it's such a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me on here.
I love what you're doing. Last year was just so cool, and I want you to tell us.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, peace, love, and divine blessings to each and every one of you. I am Metaphysical. Also, I have to plug. I am the content creator of Soul Hour, which occurs every Monday at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Is the best way to start your day, where we have soulful conversations with luminaries, mystics, the best luminaries, mystics, and thought leaders from around the world. And so if you're looking for inspiration, come and check that out. So, and also for this year, this is our second annual Passport to Blackness. What is Passport to Blackness? Passport to Blackness, it began last year, whenever I noticed that so first of all, I'm a teacher, and I taught music, and I've taught music in high school English and high school special ed. And so when you're in school, we do things like celebrate Black History Month, or celebrate Women's History Month, or celebrate, Hispanic Awareness Month, or celebrate Pride Month, or, there's all these different movements that are going on that are being reflected in the schools. And I was just like, I look here, and I was just like, I didn't see anything. It's like February came around and we skipped over Black History Month and went straight to Valentine's Day. And so last year I realized that, Black people on this app are the primary people who are building culture, building out different battle royales, different, all kinds of different events for a lot of people to take place in, or even copy or mimic and everything like that, but weren't getting a whole lot of support in terms of just like, what's coming back into the community. So I plan this as a way to highlight, I plan this as a way for the app to engage, because it is for the app. The Passport to Blackness is for the entire app, for everybody to participate. Ohhey participated last year and everything like that, which is so amazing, and will be participating this year. Yes. And so it is an amazing way for the app to engage, with the black creators, Black content creators. And so last year we did facts about Black history. This year we're doing generational prosperity, where each streamer throughout the Passport to Blackness is going to be selecting their favorite Black-owned business to support and celebrate and espouse. And at the end of the month, you're going to be having a Black business expose to highlight all of the businesses and even more businesses that want to join into this live virtual summit featuring businesses from all over the globe.
Right. It's just so cool. Like last year's was so terrific. This year, people are getting the opportunity. Even there's a lot of people on here that are on the app that are business owners. You know what I mean? So that's an extra opportunity for those people too. It's just so I love what you do.
Well, exactly. And the thing about it is the amazing part about it is that even last night at our second passport, right? We had someone, Role Model Fresh, she shared her own businesses. She shared the music that she had produced. She shared the photo. She's a professional photographer. She's a videographer, and she shared these services that people were able to do. We actually and on the first night we discovered someone called Tiffany. Her name is Tiffany. I'm forgetting her like full handle at this now moment, but she is a brilliant t-shirt designer. And even in that stream, people were already putting in their orders to get the t-shirts because they look so amazing, right? So it's a really amazing thing that's going on. And I also I'm so excited to create an index and see how this like can even just how this is just going to snowball, right? My phrase over the whole 2023 is how good can it get, right? Because like if like anytime something amazing happens, I feel like saying how good can it get, it just magnifies it, it gives honor to it, it gives gratitude for it, and it just grows and grows and grows. So how good can this get, y'all? And I hope that you join the movement. Add me at Meta Meet Me, and follow me. I'll definitely make sure I get back in here and follow you back, and I'll follow everybody that's in here and everything like that. But tap in with me and everything that's going on. And that's it. With that, I'm complete.
Where we can see what so if you guys follow Meta on Instagram, that's where you can see whose streams are going to be promoting the businesses and all that. So you want to make sure you follow him and check that out. Meta, thank you so much. I'm so glad you could pop in and tell us about this because I really think it's so special and amazing what you do.
Thank you so much, Ohhey. Period. And you're such a doll. Let me just give you one more.
Oh, stop it. Get out of here. No, I'm just kidding.
Boom.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna message you tonight about how you can help you with this.
So the passport is actually starting now in Sunny's room. So if you just type in she's gonna be live from 7 to 8. So if y'all want to check out the passport and see what business she is going to be supporting between now and 8 o'clock, just hop on over into Sunny's room, and she's going to be giving a presentation on the business throughout this hour.
Awesome. I'll definitely pop over, and everyone here.
All right. Thank you,
so
beloved. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much, love.
No problem. Thank you. What an awesome show. Oh my gosh. Zach, Aaron, thank you guys so much for being here. Please favorite Zach and Aaron. Please make sure you favorite Meta. Make sure you check out his Instagram for the passport information. Also, Meta, you can come back every Friday during Kickback and promote this because it's just so important, guys. This is Black History Month. There are so many influential people that we celebrate. Sure, not just February. We should be celebrating every day of the year, but anyways. Thank you all for being here. Huge shout out to the bouncers, Emoji J for recording every episode, almost every, except for that one that I really was upset that he didn't. I'm just kidding. Thank you all. See you next week. We have a special excuse me, we have a special Disney episode with my girl Lil Frankie Jr. We are going to be talking all things music in regards to Disney. We're also going to be playing some Disney tunes. So that's going to be a really fun episode. Also, if anyone here has little ones who like Disney, please have them tune in. That would be so cute. You can have them listen to the episode. Yeah, and then the Friday after that, we got Brooklyn. I'm excited. All right, bye everyone.